time-lapse. Look at how beautiful and how big this crawfish. He has eaten. Oh my God, he's after. Who is that? Juicy goosey of them, and they will chew the heck out of real plants. So you're invited on this journey with us to the aquarium store. You see the Hermie? There's 3 baby starfish in there. Oh, what kind of starfish are you? And now to unfold the beauty. Look, what is that? What? Look at all these live things. No way, a tiny little... What is up, A1A fam? Today's adventure, we are going to get a new tank that we can spread this out and upgrade this little nano tank to a bigger one. Now, this tank has been established now for a year and a half, and it was our first little nano tank that we've had. So there's a lot of memories in this tank. Several fish have been in this tank. Not every fish survived in this tank, but we have had coral in it. We've done a lot to this tank. But it is just time for us to upgrade and to move on to bigger and better things. So you're invited on this journey with us to the aquarium store to pick out our new tank that's going to replace our 5-gallon Fluval Evo saltwater nano tank. Stay tuned. My God, it is really hot around here in South Florida. Goodness. Okay, so we are here. That was a long drive and a hot one. So this is what we have at home, and it's a 32-gallon, but we are looking for this one right here. I think this is it. Yes. Oh no, this is the 32 as well. So I went with a few corals. Unfortunately, they are out of the tank that I actually want. So we're gonna stick to just getting our water. And I got a couple little frags right over there. Okay, so it's a little unfortunate they did not have the tank or even the second one in line that I was willing to settle for. So this vlog may take a little bit longer than I thought. But I can never leave the aquarium store empty-handed. I got some more live rock before I even checked if they had the tank or not, of course. And I bought a cool ultra rock anemone and some other little frags. This will be exciting. Especially where to find room for this nice big old rock now that I don't have that tank. Okay guys, we are back home with the goods. Oh really? And I do have some unfortunate news to share. Actually, a day and a half ago, we lost one of our family members, Phoenix, the crawfish. Now we still have Fire Crawl, but Phoenix got stuck in a molt and was upside down for about 24 hours and started moving less and less and less and less and ended up like this. So unfortunately, the crawfish is no longer with us. We do have one, but in lieu of losing one fish, we gain more fish, unfortunately, even though that's an invertebrate, not really a fish. But we are going to turn this tank right here, whether it's temporary or permanent, into our new upgraded saltwater reef tank. Stay tuned. Wait, what? Okay, you're moving, but you're not. Why? Why? I didn't even make merch for you yet. New plans for this tank. New video coming soon. That's such a bummer. All right, so the first thing we're gonna have to do is remove Phoenix. I couldn't only do this in time lapse. Look at how beautiful and how big this crawfish was, man. Dude, it sucks. It got stuck in its molt and just, it couldn't come out. The calcium, I even add calcium to this water too to make sure they have enough calcium to get out of their shell and exfoliate that. That stinks. This one went from sometimes molting 2 times in a week to molting 1 time in a week, and this was actually smaller than this one. So it surpassed it completely in growth rate. I mean, I don't know, some things they just don't work out sometimes. And we are always staying transparent with you guys with no matter what happens with any of our animals, you guys will know first. Now we have to drain all of this water out. Now I usually don't worry about if I suck any of this up by accident, but now today is going to be imperative to not suck any of this decaying crawfish water into my mouth. Okay, that worked out perfect. So now we're gonna let this drain. Okay, that was fast enough. That was about 1.5 buckets. Gotta sadly take out its home. Next, to dump out that little bit of water and gravel left over. Okay, we're getting steps closer now. I'm gonna miss you eating all those little colorful fake plants we once had in there too. FYI, if you ever get a crawfish, stay away from fake plants. They do chew the heck out of them, and they will chew the heck out of real plants. Maybe that's why it died. Moving on! And about 10 minutes later, a spotless masterpiece. And I did remove the filter, which I'm gonna go clean now. Bam! Peroxide on everything! Yes, peroxide is fish safe. So I got a little bit of the live sand left over from our last tank that we cycled. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in here, add our nice live rock that we just picked up, and then add some more beauty. A little messy, but completes the bag. And now to unfold the beauty. This big old expensive piece of Caribbean rock that we are gonna add into this tank. And I think there was a hermit crab on there. Hopefully he's still on there. That would be a cool bonus. I chose this one because it had a lot of nice looking things on it, in a sense. It had a nice big feather duster growing on it. It had a couple snails. Hopefully all of them stayed on there as the guy packaged it up, because this is a surprise for AJ, my son. As a part of his delayed birthday gift, he did have a quarantine birthday this year, so we're going to go ahead and try to make up a little bit for that. Plus, this was his pet. We got these crawfish from the YouTuber Wild World of Farley. Look, what is that? What is that? What the heck is that? That just came off the rock. Is it an urchin? What is that? I gotta figure out what that is before I just touch it. But yeah, we got those crawfish from Wild World of Farley, and I don't know, my son was very attached to those. He really, really liked those. So, oh, there's the feather duster. That thing is so cool. It was completely out before. Let me zoom in on it. It's a little stick right there. But anyway, he was really upset when he noticed these crawfish were dead, so we're not even gonna tell him we're doing this. We're just gonna do it. What? Look at all these live things falling off this rock. Got a little worm there. Got a little tiny crab there. What? I tell you, these rocks are full of life all the time. It is incredible. So I'm just gonna put one rock in the middle, obviously, and I'm just gonna give it cushion. Was that another crab that fell off there? What was that? So I'm gonna give it just a little cushion. I'm not gonna completely fill the bottom with sand. I'm just gonna kind of keep it a little bit open. And I'm gonna put this little urchin right back where I think it was. I don't know. Don't know. Find your spot in there. Hopefully you stick back to that rock. No way! A tiny little starfish! Oh, that is crazy. It lost one of its tentacles though. Oh no, we gotta fill this back up with water so we could save this little starfish. The crab, I don't know. I'm torn between the crab because I've added a crab to one of our tanks before by accident, like this, as a hitchhiker on some live rock, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, there's the fish. There's the monster. He has eaten, oh my God, he's after us. Look, he is a monster. He is a monster. I don't know, he's eating coral too. You bad boy. What? That is not a worm. Look at that. That's a baby mantis shrimp. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's not the first time a mantis shrimp. That's how we got our first mantis shrimp. We found it in here. Please tell me are you still alive? Are you still alive? Are you? It was just moving. I'm gonna dunk it in the water. I gotta get this starfish in, this crab. All this sea life needs water fast. Find your place, mantis shrimp. Find your place. I will add water in there. You will hopefully be okay. He kind of fell to the bottom in the back. He'll be fine. And the same goes for you, my little starfish baby with a missing leg. Let's put you right on top, right there. I will add water in very shortly. The next minute, I promise. And for this little guy, we will put him in there. He is alive. He's still good. So go ahead and find your spot as well. Go ahead and get ready for water. So there's the initial water added to this tank. That little mantis shrimp back there is gone. So it's alive where it drifted away. It definitely was alive when I touched it only a few seconds ago, unwrapping the rock. The rock has not been out of the wrapper for more than a minute, so I'm sure it's fine. Same with the starfish and the crab. They are on top of that rock somewhere. So that'll be neat to see them in the future. All right, so unwrapping that rock was exciting. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we missed. Any little critters. I mean, those hitchhikers are insane. They are insane. What comes in on this live rock? This live rock is not cheap. It's $8 or $9 a pound. I mean, goodness. This was a 8-pound rock? Yeah, over 50 bucks.
Over 50 bucks.
Now to put the filter back in. So I took out a little bit of water from this tank so it has that good bacteria in it. Added to this tank, which all the cloudiness will settle very soon. Took the corals out of that little tank and they are currently acclimating to go into the new tank. In addition to the other beauties waiting. Let's plug this filter in and get this baby going. 3, 2, 1. And we're flowing. Okay, new discovery. Not only did we have that little starfish that looked like a spider before, missing one, but we have a new one on the front of the glass. Now, someone comment below, are these those ones that can infest a tank and they're gonna be everywhere, and every time they lose a limb, they turn into a new starfish? Sterina, Asterina, what kind of starfish are you? Some good current going. Oh, we are so many steps closer from going from a freshwater crawfish to a saltwater nano. So we just dropped the Duncan in right there, the little Duncan coral. Time for the zoopolyps. Add the little bio balls and the carbon back in. And what do we have here? Here we have a crazy awesome mushroom and some GSP, some green star polyps. Such an odd piece. It's like halfway stuck on a rock and halfway not. And I know you don't look like much. You look like an onion right now, but you are beautiful. And this thing was so open before, even in the bag. It's great. And for the third piece, a beautiful sunburst anemone. These were incredible under that light. I could not resist myself with adding an anemone in this tank. And now to properly acclimate the new coral. So then we got another little crab down here I just noticed scavenging for food. Oh, please do not touch my corals. And we got the hermit crab in here from the other tank, which we know is it's perfect. It's good. We got our little, where's it at? There you are. A new little addition. Starlight. Starlight the starfish, if that's the only one. I just want to see that other starfish with the long tentacles. It looked like a spider before. Regenerate that leg. Just show up one day in this tank. And I just put the GSP on the top right there. Now we got this juicy goosey of a mushroom to find a spot for this. I think I'm actually just gonna place it right in the back on the bottom. We'll see how it does. And now for the anemone, my favorite. You're ready to go into your new home. So it's already back there and starting to open up. Let's remove the drip acclimation hose, clean up the mess we always make, put the hood back on. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for that one moment that every single person who's ever had a fish tank waits for, to turn on that light for the very first time. Or time. Or when you're not plugged in yet. Time. Sweet. Now we are going to be upgrading these lights very soon. This was just to start the tank for the next couple days, and I'm going to go ahead and get a little clip-on light and transform this tank fully into a coral little mini nano tank. And this is with the lights on blue. It's still cloudy. It's going to take about 24 hours to clear up. But I did want to point out, before it hides itself, that in fact is some sort of urchin that is crawling around now on the rock that we found in the beginning when we unwrapped this beautiful piece of live rock. So I just swung by the aquarium store and I picked up 2 little bonuses. They had tiny little mushrooms, 2 for $5. You can't beat that. So I bought these 2 little baby mushrooms, so we'll add them to the tank when we surprise AJ with our whole new little coral additions. All right, so let's bring this little baby inside and get him acclimated, and then let's go get AJ. Nice. So I'm gonna set a little glass up right here, put a little hole in this bag. I'm gonna let it rest inside of the glass.
And we will let this acclimate and drip until we get back home.
Shouldn't fill up within 20 minutes, I hope not. Yeah, we gotta get a smaller power head. I just turned on the power head and it just shot out a little crab back there. Where is it? There you are. Dude. What happened the last time a crab snuck in here? He has eaten. Oh my! Do you wanna go get AJ? Do you wanna go for a ride? Let's go, 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 come on. Go get your bag, get in your bag. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Ready, let's go. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Is that him? Who is that? Who is that?
Did the crab die or what?
No, I think, what, he's moving.
No, back there.
Oh, yeah, I think that one died the other day, yeah.
But look at him, he's so fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Ooh, fishes.
AJ, come here. Oh, I forgot about this and it's about to overflow.
Oh.
How cool is that,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And look, you have a little anemone. Yeah.
Nemo?
A sunburst anemone. Yeah, it's a sunburst one. It's small.
Oh, the Hermie.
Yep.
Hermie crabs.
And there's 3 baby starfish in there that came on the live rock. Here are 2 baby little mushroom frags that I just picked up several minutes right before I picked you up. You see the Hermie?
Yes.
I took 2 of them from the other little
Oh,
tank.
yeah, the one's up there.
Yep.
There's one
That was the
there
one that
and
you
one
caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we have the zoopolyps, the Duncan coral, we have the sunburst anemone, and some star polyps. Tentacles, you know, that they're like, it's called a brittle starfish. Yeah. And you see the feather duster back there?
Ooh,
Isn't that cool? That's actually a part of the rock. That's a worm that lives on the rock.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's creepy, right?
Yeah, but it looks cool.
I know. Good surprise, huh?
Yes.
Nice. Yep. Long tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 tentacles broke off the tips of them, and it kind of just hid after that. But so we'll have to just keep an eye out for it, and we'll see it. But the little tiny starfish, that one comes out all the time, no hesitation. So let's find a cozy little spot for these guys.
Here,
Mm-hmm.
and then one on in that little hole.
Okay. Here's super tiny.
Right there, and then that little one down here. Because then it could possibly get slanted in that hole
Got it.
crevice. They're not like put the thing like in like sideways, like this way.
Little piece right in that gap. That's where he wants it here. Hold the camera. Keep your fingers off the lens.
Yes.
Thank you.
Focus. We could put it right there, like up there between that, the clam, and then this one that you were just touching.
Right here.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, it seems to work. Perfect.
Forgot to say that we do have a baby urchin in here.
Oh, we do?
We do.
Where?
Let me see it. Normally, it's funny because it normally hides right where we put the new little mushroom on that kind of greenish little rock there. But It normally hides over there, but it's like a ball and it has about 8 or 9 spikes on it. And this live rock in the beginning of the video has a baby mantis shrimp on it. Really?
Stop.
Really?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not even joking. I thought it was a worm. It is literally like this big. It is so small. I thought it was a worm. And then I zoomed in on it. Baby mantis. And that could possibly be what's digging this little burrow right under this edge of the rock. Every night I've noticed something is there. Something.
Ray almost.
Really?
Look how Puppy did. Look.
He's showing me something with the seaweed shrimp.
He's like starting to turn white.
Oh.
He's like green.
Interesting. That one is very different. The seaweed shrimp. Cool. Look at the colors. Wait, you gotta see when it opens up though. It's like neon.
Yellow mushrooms.
What? Oh, yeah, they lit up too. Nice. Yeah, it definitely has a green glow, like that one. That's with the purple, that's with the blue. It looks better when there's no light. If I could try to block this light on the side here. Yeah, it's super bright. So that about sums up this video. We turned this tank right here, which was equivalent to this crawfish tank right here, into a saltwater coral tank. However, these lights are only a 7,500K, so we're probably gonna have to upgrade those very soon. But we're gonna go ahead and keep you posted on these new little coral frags and how everything thrives in this tank as it is right now.
Thought that you said that it was $750,000.
That'd be a crazy expensive coral tank. So thank you for watching this video. Stay posted for what else we add in this tank. We won't be adding any fish. Only coral. Follow so you see when we find this mantis shrimp. We already found the crab today back there, but you never know when that little sucker is gonna pop out. So as always, stay adventurous. A1A Adventures! He wants to show you guys the mollies and how they eat. I'm very proud of his mollies. Oh, they definitely follow your finger. Look at that. Okay, give him some real food.
Your reward for being so nice.
I'm gonna add a little water in there.
Yeah.
So as you may know from one of our other posts, we are down one crawfish. And a tank that used to look just like this, now looks like this. So we turned it into a saltwater coral tank, but AJ doesn't know. Vlog coming soon. AJ, come here.